Hello and welcome to my channel. Well, I added another doctor's knife to my collection. Here's my doctor's knives collection. And if you don't know what those are, they're basically, let me get a traditional example. They're not really like a surgeon's knife or anything like that, although they could be used as one, but they're mainly designed, you have a sharp knife, with a regular edge for cutting, and then you would have something like this, a tongue depressor or pill counter, measure. They, measure out pills and stuff, and then a flat bottom here to crush pills up, because a lot of times the medicine would be in pill form, but they'd have to put it in liquid form because of an animal or something like that, or a person, anyways. So that's what's normally I expect on a doctor's knife, is a secondary blade to be, a tongue depressor, stuff like that. Well, they have all different kinds of, sometimes it's a pin blade. The secondary blade is a pin blade. Sometimes they can be more pointed. Other times it could be kind of sheep's footy. These guys, the main blade can be, drop point, or it can be a sheep's foot. Let's see. Let me get one more. Sometimes they don't even have a secondary blade. It's just the main blade itself. You could still, measure out pills and all that stuff like that by just turning the blade upside down or straight up. You might dull your edge a little bit that way. And you just have to be safe with this, but still, you could do everything you probably need to do. Tongue depressing, I wouldn't necessarily use that one as a tongue depressor. It's good to have a secondary blade. Yeah, we already looked at that. This is it's kind of more of it's still like a pen blade. All right, so they came out with, Rough Ryder came out with what they call the Pipe Doctor. And the secondary blade is one of these things. It's just a non-sharpened little rod here for you to stir up your tobacco or whatever. I find these highly useful for more than that. They're good for cleaning out channels, because they're just like that. There's enough room there that you could put some more paper on either side and just run through a channel. You don't have to worry about, a knife well. You don't have to worry about, demonstrate on another Pipe Doctor. You can get in there and, just by itself. Another good thing it's useful for, besides that, is any paracord or small knots and stuff. It turns out to be more like, I got one up here, yeah. It acts more like a marlin spike, but you don't have to have this big old honking marlin spike on you to deal with something smaller. And another thing that's useful for, pushing lanyards through holes and stuff. If you got something's got a lanyard hole, I don't think I got any lanyard holes hiding around here anywhere. We'll just say that this one went straight through. It was a lanyard hole. To get something to feed through there, you're always trying to twist and everything. You can just take this and push it through, and you don't have to worry about it poking quite as much, going through the fabric or whatever. All right, so let's get to the one we're going to be talking about right here, which is the guy that I added to. All right, we look on the outside of the box. It says it's my Micarta handle series. Junk over there. With orange underliners. I thought it said orange underwear when I first went in. I don't know why. You got orange underwear on, okay. Yeah, but it's This is its number, RR2352. So it's nicely done with the micar. You can see the underliners. It does have that R, you know, on the thing, but we have a sheep's foot blade. It's 440, probably 440A. If they don't say on it, then I'd say it's 440A, because they want to take advantage of the better steel of 440B or 440C and actually advertising it, putting it on there. I would, if that's what you were going to do. But again, you have a half stop, and you have this. Now, let me show you also, this was my father's pipe, one of my father's pipes. And it's The Scoop by Weber. I guess this is the Scoop. Kind of looks like worm grooves, doesn't it? But the thing is, you can use this guy, you know, to stir stuff up. It's not really, you know, with this one, you couldn't really get through there and get your whole stem. Maybe if you pull this off, because a lot of times these are designed to be replaced. Maybe you could do it like that. Let me screw things up here. This probably hasn't been done in decades. What's he doing? Oh, we don't know. There you go. Yeah, the idea is you use this to clear out your little smoke hole there. And then if this is constricted, you could also use this. You know, it's a dead bug. Ooh, wouldn't that be interesting? What are you smoking? Dead bugs. Dead bug bodies. Silverfish? I don't know. Anyways, like I said, I haven't been smoking out of this thing, but man, would you... Surprise, surprise, surprise. Let's see if we can poke any bugs out of there. Yeah, so that's in theory what this is for. And it comes in very handy, as you can see. Get out of there, bugs. Any dead bugs in there? It's still in there. Get those bugs out of there. Why? Well, I don't know. In case anybody ever does actually smoke it, they're probably not going to take it apart like I did. You just put your mouth over the thing and blow. Okay. I got him. Alright, yeah, that's very informative, huh? Yeah. That would have been very informative as to why that smoke was so harsh when you tried it. It's my father's pipe. I'm going to try it. It tasted like dead bugs. Well, that's the brand he liked. Dead bug brand. I don't know, was it up or down? I think it was down. Let me put this out. Let me pause this. That's a very tight fit, and I don't want to do it right now without putting like something in there, because it's like a plastic liner, it looks like, and this is plastic, and it seems to be holding up well, but I don't know what you would put in there that wouldn't affect it. It's not going to be a lot of temperature, it's just going to be smoke coming through there, but it's a really tight friction fit. I think I'm going to leave this apart right now so I can see if any bugs crawl in there. Here, it's a new pipe. All right, let's get back to the pipe doctor. But I think we have demonstrated its capabilities there. This could probably also be used to cut up any tobacco you might have, you know, loose leaf tobacco, or in theory also to scrape out your bowl here of any ashes and dead bug body parts. What are you smoking today, Grandpa? Crickets? Crickets and silverfish. Is that a brand? No, it's actually what I'm smoking. You're weird, Grandpa. Alright, so we got that. So I don't think they have any other ones right now, any other pipe doctor versions. Of the three, where is he? Where's my other pipe doctor? I lost him. I did lose him. probably in your lap. Hold on. I put it in the tray and didn't remember it. I put it in that tray sitting right up there, and then I set the Marlin spike on top of it. Yeah, of the versions, I think this is the best because of the shield. You know, it still has the R almost T in there, but this is like antique smooth bone. This side could be dyed a little bit deeper if I wanted to try a T dye on it or something. Because this is fairly smooth, I would probably rough it up a little bit with sandpaper, high grit. I mean, you know, smooth, not rough sandpaper, just so it would take in there a little bit. This side is pretty good. I wouldn't darken it up anymore. But yeah, micarta is good. I'm picking up ashes and dead bugs. Micarta is good. I like these things. It doesn't necessarily need a half stop, but it's got good action on it for a walk and talk for a pipe doctor. And this, some people think, you know, should be bent down, but that's good. It just gives you a lever to grab it. I've never had an issue with that. I moved this one down just a little bit more, I think, because it was sticking up higher. And you can see this one hasn't been oiled. I retired it because it's good looking. And this is the one I keep nearby from the Wasp series. And I usually have it sitting up like this so I can find it and like just grab it. And really, this comes in very handy. Or, you know, sometimes you don't want a sharp, pokey thing, you know, especially if you're working with paracord or fabric or knife channels. What knife channel are you talking about? Another knife channel? No, I'm talking about this kind of knife channel. not like my kind of knife channel. Anyways, yeah, there you go. I've rambled on long enough. I just want to show you that little addition there that I added to my Doctor's Knives series. Like I said, here's, you know, here's those. Briefly, we can just look at them. What's this last guy up here? Tortoiseshell. Well, yeah, like I said, sometimes you get it. I like them if they've got the spatula, because then you've got the complete thing. Most of them, all of them come with, you know, like the flattened pill crushing base or cockroach killer. And yeah, that was easy to find now. Usually I was like, where's that roll at? You know, but a single blade one is good also to carry around if you just want to like a long, slender blade here. You know, it can really do good for opening up packages. Fits in the hand real well. It's not real thick. These, if you smoke a lot and everything, that might be handy and everything. But like I said, I mostly use them for cleaning out knife channels and stuff. Not the knife wells, I guess is the best way to say it, so people wouldn't get confused. It's a well in there. Well, I'm glad you said that. All right, so I've done enough nonsense for you right there. You probably would want maybe some face oil or nose oil. See, I got a little bit there. You don't want it. Oh yeah, that helped. Oh, see, that's all it took. A little light, little oil from around my face, and bam, you've got an oily face. No, I had just the right amount of oil. There you go. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.